Good morning. I definitely tried to sleep in, but I had squirrels above me throwing little pine cones or nuts or something down at me. Only one of them hit my tent. That guy. But a bunch of them hit this wood platform. So that's how my morning started. I don't know how many miles I have. 13, 14. I did the math, and it was like 15.1 yesterday. It was these guys. And listen to this. That all the time. I can see 4 or 5 on my platform. When are they going to collect them? When are they going to come get them? Alrighty. 0.5 to my next junction. Those are my trekking poles because I'm going to have a snack. And then after that, it's new trail on the other side of the loop back down. And then I'll connect to what I did yesterday. Also, there definitely won't be as much video today as there was yesterday because my phone is probably going to die. So, and I don't want that to happen in case something happens. You know, safety measures. But yeah. Later, once I'm on like normal trail after I've had a snack, I will talk about last night. Stay tuned. .1, and then I've got like 5 after that or 6 after that. We're going back into the wilderness, y'all. Back into the wilderness. I'm glad I looked at the map because apparently I'm supposed to walk up through like that. So I have to cross over the waterfall. What? Back to the spider webs. Also, I decided I'm gonna wait until I get to the car to tell my story about last night so that way my phone can be plugged in. And the reason why my phone is probably maybe gonna die is because I decided to play music yesterday, so it all makes sense. And yeah, that's the update. So if you just want that, fast forward to the end. Snack time. Also, it's been a lot harder to film on this section of trail because it's very rooty and muddy and squishy and kind of like roller coastery, just small ups and downs. So I need both of my hands for my trekking poles. So it kind of works out that I don't have enough battery to film all day because I can't anyway. The trail needs my attention. Also, my left knee, I don't know what's happening, but she hurts on and off. Like, I've learned how to step, and like, I don't know. She's just being a pain in the butt. So, I mean, I still have at least 5 miles to go. 6 when I get to the junction. So, we'll see. Well, this is that bridge that's out. So I guess somewhere, probably not that way, we'll find someone to cross. Okay. I'm thinking right here, there. I might get a little deep right there, but the whole thing is deep. That wasn't that bad. It went up to like mid-calf, but then was in like a deeper spot, so I dunked my left knee into the water just to give it a little chill factor and hopefully give it some love, you know? Give it some love. I decided to go back in. But I found somewhere where I could stand and not like awkwardly lean into the pool, so I'm just gonna give her a good soaking, you know? Because I still got 6.5 miles. I have connected my loop. I am now back on the trail I was yesterday. It's the trail. Sorry, Cedarbrook. Not today. Well, seeing that sign means I have 5.1 left, and it is 1 o'clock. So, not too shabby with time. And I think I started walking at 8 this morning. I finally like woke up and got out of my tent at 7. So, I mean, an early start, but for me. I did want to start earlier today because I knew I still had a good chunk of miles, and I wanted some relaxation time at home because tomorrow I gotta go back to work. So, just wanted to be able to like chillax for a little bit after I shower. You know what I'm saying? Once again, I shall exit the wilderness. Peace out, Pemmy. Oh, I guess this is where I get attacked by mosquitoes. Leave no trace. I'll tell you about that in a minute. Okay, so last night I woke up at 11 o'clock to use the bathroom and just pee. Totally fine, just the normal deal when you go to bed at 8:30. You're gonna have to pee again. And everything felt fine. Got back in the tent. And then once I laid down, I started having those feelings of like a upset stomach, that feeling in your throat when like you feel like you're gonna vomit. And I was just like, please no, like, let's not do this. I don't want to do this. Well, after trying to like soothe my stomach with some like nice belly rubs and whatnot, I knew it was inevitable, because usually like you just know your body and you can tell like when something's gonna happen and when it's not gonna happen. So the only Ziploc I had in my tent was inside of my fanny pack and had all of my Advil in there. So I stayed laid down, because if I'm like calm and don't make any like sudden movements, I can kind of like control when it's gonna happen. And so dumped out my Advil, and then I also had an extra trash bag in my backpack from some time where I needed it or wanted to use it. Man, my arm's tired. And so got the trash bag out, because that was like the protective layer, because I was gonna puke into the Ziploc bag. And so stood up, had my headlamp. Well, I didn't stand up, I sat up. And yeah, I proceeded to get sick and throw up into a Ziploc bag. And I did drink a lot at dinner, but the bag was like 3/4 full, and it was a quart bag. So there was a lot that needed to get out. And I Ziplocked it up, and then I used that trash bag that I had and just kind of like tied it inside of that, just because I wasn't going to get out of my tent and do anything with it. Call me gross, but it just like sat in the corner of my tent for the night. It's like, I'll deal with this tomorrow. And I was going to dump it in the privy, but then I felt bad doing that, because there's actually humans that clean out those privies, because there's caretakers in the White Mountain National Forest. And so I packed it up. Packed out my throat from last night. But I do have a plan. The bathrooms at the trailhead are flush toilets. So I'm gonna dump it down the toilet and then throw away the bags, because they have a trash can there too. So that way it's not like driving home with me. But that is the first time I've ever had to like throw up that intensely on trail. And I'm not really sure what did it. I don't know if I overate to try to just like have food inside of me, or if it was the food. The only thing I can think of was the sandwich, but I don't know, you never know. And so, yeah, those were my events last night. My first time throwing up inside of my tent. Thankfully not all over my tent. I'm very thankful that like, if I know it's happening, I can kind of like control it until I literally have a bag in front of my face, and then instantly just, that's what happens. My body's like, we're not gonna do anything until we can see the receptacle. So yeah, life outside. I'm glad I had the things that I did, because I really did not bring as many Ziplocs this time as I usually do. I'm trying to save the earth. But that was my leave no trace comment. Pack out your vomit, guys. Do good. Oh, and thankfully it was just like a one and done deal. I got everything out that I believe needed to come out, and then I was able to just kind of like lay down and go back to sleep. So I think best case scenario, given this scenario, you know? So yeah, didn't pack any Tums with me, so I was just SOL. Had no choice. At least I didn't have to go outside and dig a cat hole, because I definitely don't think I would have even made it outside. 1.5. Killing it. It is 2:40. Hell yeah. I feel like that's getting back earlier than I thought I was going to. I don't know how, but I'm gonna take it, because 1.5. I mean, I'll for sure be there by 3:30. Not even that late. But I was giving myself till 4, like at the absolute latest. But I feel like I'm gonna get there at like 3:15, because I know there's like a rocky part up here. That's gonna slow me down. This is the rocky part. And there's this rocky part. Alright, so I am here, walked up all along that, this, that's where I saw the moose, slept there, came back. Aww. So that was my journey. Just like that, it's over. Time to find food, because your girl has not eaten much.